It's the finals of our YouTube Championship tournament. It's Dan versus Dan. And this one is a ladder match for the championship. Dan is not on fire, joined by Amazing Phil and Dill Halter. Dill Halter joining the family at the end of the Amazing Phil versus Markiplier match. Dan and Phil getting another one over on Markiplier. He's got to be annoyed about that stewing somewhere. And this looks like the strongest force in the WWE. And DanTDM, he's in trouble because this could end up being 3-on-1. DanTDM looks to have brought backup in the form of Dr. Treoris and Stampy Cat. Now, Dan beat Stampy in the first round, but there's obviously a lot of mutual respect there, and Stampy and Dr. Treoris seem to be joining Dan here at ringside, and this is 3-on-3. This is only supposed to be a 1-on-1 match, but we've got a lot of other bodies at ringside, and this could be a very combustible element here, and it could all be kicking off before this title match has even got underway. And DanTDM, as always, looking business, and this one is breaking down straight away. Stampy cleaning out Amazing Phil, and oh, this is all kicking off all over the arena. Dr. Treoris and Dill Halter brawling, and it looks like Treoris has spat some sort of potion in Dill's face, and Dill unloading right hand on this, and Stampy. Stampy's climbing up the ladder here. We're supposed to have a match. It's supposed to be a final match. A suicide senton splash off at the top of the ladder in a Treoris, and Dill Halter seem to be brawling to the back. Amazing Phil to put Stampy in the crowd, and we have got this final match to deal with here. DanTDM versus Dan is not on fire. DanTDM with the first right hand, and DanTDM looks like to be getting some ladders involved in this contest early doors, and Dan is not on fire, thinking the same. Weapons being thrown into the ring, tables, ladders and chairs, oh my. And looks like Dan might be trying to get up and get the belt early. Remember, the way to win a ladder match is to climb the ladder and grab the title belt, and a slap to the nipple from Dan is not on fire, and pushes DanTDM off the top of the ladder, and Dan unfortunately falls off the ladder due to clumsiness. That is one thing which Dan is going to have to look out for here, is his clumsiness. And DanTDM pushed off the ladder outside the ring and through a table. And this is where Dan is not on fire, needs to take advantage, because he can't keep falling off the ladders due to clumsiness. He needs to be careful. And he's grabbing for that belt, but I think he's too far away. And it's another tumble from Dan. It's a shame. But here comes DanTDM, who wants to be not content with tables, ladders and chairs. He's adding stairs into the mix. Those are steel steps, people. Over 150 pounds of pure steel. And DanTDM has had those stairs wrestled away from Dan is not on fire and takes him to the face. And could this be the moment where Dan climbs up and gets the belt? He's climbing right up that. Oh, that doesn't look like a good idea, Dan. Oh, he's falling straight from the top of the ladder to the outside. That could scratch a knee, bruise an elbow. It could even kill a man. But Dan looks to be up. And Dan is not on fire. What athleticism, leaping off the top of a ladder onto Dan is not on fire. And this one could go either way. And Dan is not on fire, is on fire at the moment, because he is mounting a serious comeback despite falling around 20 feet to the concrete below. And DanTDM is reeling here, and Dan's gone for a clothesline but missed, and then hit him with a knee. Come on, Dan, you need to get it together here, mate. Stacking those tables, this looks dangerous. It looks like DanTDM is trapped behind the tables, but is now climbing the ladder and exchanging a slap across the choppers, and a choke slam off the ladder. The move which brought Dan is not on fire to the dance in the first place and got him through the semi-finals. That must be it for DanTDM, but still, DanTDM is tough. He is diamond, hard as diamond as he climbs up. And oh mate, this looks bad news. A superplex off the ladder through 2 tables. Dan is not on fire. That's got to be it. Give the title to DanTDM, because Dan is not on fire. Out.
Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
And DanTDM, I think that is it. What a superplex. What a way to win the title as he looks. Wait a second, Dan has just pushed him up the ladder through 2 tables to the outside. Climb up the ladder, Dan. Get your title, mate. What a victory for Dan. We just had it, but he's slipping from his grasp. Can he just, come on? But, what on earth? DanTDM like a human missile, running up a ladder from the outside of the ring and headbutting a ladder from out underneath Dan. I don't know which way this is going to go now. Both are climbing up to the ladder. What is going to happen here? Oh, no! That is it, both men down. Who is going to capitalise from this situation? What? Is that Markiplier's music? Markiplier's running down to the ring. Markiplier, he looks like he's going to be taking some revenge on Dan. And what is he doing? He's not supposed to be in this match. He's cleaned both Dans out, and he looks like he's going to be stealing the title for himself. Markiplier feels like he should be in this match. He was cheated from the match. He's been cheated from every match he's been in this tournament and on this channel. But wait, Dan's cut him off in the past. A superplex. Everybody's down. This could be Dan's last chance. Can he just muster the last bit of strength? Get those clumsy demons out of his brain. Think of the ladder song. Grab for the belt, son. Make yourself famous. And Danisnotonfire is your new WWE Youtuber Champion.
No, I've still got a lot of fire left in me.
Overcoming the odds, and an excellent YouTuber and competitor in DanTDM, one of the best. But Markiplier distracted him, but that is a story for another video, because Danisnotonfire is your YouTube champion. Subscribe and stick around. We'll be doing more matches on this channel, and make sure you watch the other videos. We do videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I've been N60 Sean. See you next time. Bye.